tell me how much it bothers you that Robert wants to marry you.
Don't put words in my mouth. I'm surprised.
And you're careful to the last.
You know, I just didn't expect it to happen so quickly.
So quickly? You mean you expected it to happen sooner or later?
Look, I don't know what I expected. Have you told anybody else?
You're the first that I have blessed with this glorious news.
Well, you don't seem too excited.
I guess it's my defense mechanism kicking in. God forbid I sound happy about this and give you some ammunition.
No, you don't have to be this way. I don't understand why you think you have to be this way with me. Wish I could make you understand that.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Why did you even bother to tell me if you were so certain what my response was going to be?
I guess I hoped that you had a few surprises left in you.
All I want to prove to you is that I want you to be happy. And if marrying Robert is going to make you happy, then there's no reason that I should be against it. And there's no reason that you should think that I would be.
So you're giving me your blessing?
I really want you to know that I want to be your sister. And I want to be your friend. So, have you two set a date yet?
Well, it just happened, Eden. I haven't even said yes.
You haven't?
Well, I guess I'm full of surprises today.
I'm just happy that you're taking time to think it through.
Nothing would give you more satisfaction than for me not to marry Robert.
All right. What is it exactly that you think I'm opposed to? Why do you not think that I want you to be with Robert?
Because you think I'm second best, that I'm leftovers.
Oh, Kelly.
And you need to think that, Eden. God help you if you should have to deal with me as an equal, much less a rival. And I think it all comes down to the fact that you cannot believe that Robert would be as in love with me as he was with you at one time.
Would you honestly think that? Are you just trying to get a rise out of me?
When have I ever had to try to do that?
Kelly, all I want for you is your happiness.
Okay, then let me find it.
Look, did I force you to tell me? Did I force you to tell me that Robert proposed to you?
No, I stupidly blurted it out, but if you hadn't egged me on...
No, I didn't egg you on. You told me because you needed someone to tell it to. Because you don't know where to go with this decision. You don't know the next step.
And what's that?
Dealing with it realistically and honestly, so you can give him an answer. You're not saying yes because you want to wait till you hear what everybody else has to say about it. Because the people aren't going to say what you want to hear, so you're going to shut them down. And the fact of the matter is that if it's going to make you happy, and you want to do this, you should do it regardless of what anybody else thinks. Not what me, not what Mama, not what Daddy, or anybody thinks about it. You don't care what I think, Kelly. So don't argue this reluctance with me. If it is going to make you happy, if you want to marry Robert, do it.
Hello, Eden.
Craig?
Can I talk to you for a minute?
Well, Cruz is going to be joining me.
It'll just take a moment.
Pull up a chair.
It, has to do with Kelly.
Oh, good.
Look, I know this is going to sound like some guy who's bitter because he lost his girl, but there's a lot more to it than that. I just want you to know that my only concern is that Kelly doesn't get hurt here.
We're not concerned about that, so what are you driving at?
I don't think Robert's being on the up and up with Kelly. I don't know, but this documentary with Deborah London and Robert, I think there's a lot more going on than just a documentary. Her interest is, say it's beyond the call of duty here.
Well, I would hope that Robert wouldn't do anything stupid like that by getting involved with her, especially after the commitment he's made to Kelly.
What commitment? What?
Robert's asked Kelly to marry him.
Hi, here you are. You have a telephone call. Oh, thank you, Serena.
You're welcome.
Hello?
Hi. Hope I didn't call at a bad time.
I was just thinking about you.
Oh, then it must be a good time.
They were good thoughts.
Well,
How about making those thoughts come true?
I don't know if that would be so wise.
Well, wisdom's overrated anyway. You join me for dinner tonight?
Sounds a little suspicious, Robert.
Oh, it's perfectly innocent, I swear. I'm not gonna pressure you into anything, right? I already made you that promise.
Tonight's not a good night. No, don't get me wrong. I'm not putting you off.
Well, what else would you call it?
Well, maybe I am. But it's only because I need time, and I thought you understood that.
I do, I really do, and I'm very sorry. It's just I'm not a very patient man.
You're always patient with me.
Well, not when it comes to wanting you to say yes.
Just give me some time, please.
Okay. I'll give you all the time in the world. Can I call you tomorrow?
I hope you do more than that.
Well, that can be arranged, I think.
All right. Good night.
Good night.